This is our returning champion, Michael Bisceglia from Plainsboro, New Jersey. Stand by to see Michael play for a personal computer valued at $4,295. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Audi valued at $22,928 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Delighted to have you with us. Thank you for joining us on Sale of the Century. Let us welcome back our champion, Michael Bisceglia. Hi, Michael.
How you doing, Jen? How are you?
I'm doing fine. You won that championship, did very nicely, and now let's see, you've got $90 in your bank account, and if you win with $85 more, you could have that computer, and that would be worth $4,295. So are you ready to go today?
Absolutely. I could really use that computer.
All right, good. Well, that's a nice prize. Good luck. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. That is, nice subtle top here.
Very.
Yes. Whom did you bring us in your subtlety?
This first contestant is an avid organic gardener from Los Angeles, California. Give a big hand to Nikki Lupo.
Hi there, Nikki.
And this man is a stand-up comic originally from Wilmington, Delaware. Help in welcoming Joel Berman.
Hello there, Joel. Hi, Jim. See you a little later with some bargain, Summer. Let's get acquainted with these people. Joel, you are a stand-up comic, it says. Are you really a stand-up comic?
Really, truly.
Are you, you've been on television doing it yet or anything?
It's just some local cable things.
All right, well we wish you well here, and of course we wish you well with your career. Maybe we'll see you some night on the Tonight Show or one of the shows like that, right? Good to have you here. That's right. That's what you're hoping for. Nikki, an avid organic gardener.
Well,
avid gardener.
Jim, it hasn't always been that way. I used to kill plants off right and left. It was really bad just by looking at them. But my husband managed to turn that into a green thumb. I don't know how he did it, but it's a lot of fun now.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Nice to have you here. Hope you enjoy your stay here with us. Let's get all three of you started with $20. Player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion. Gets to do some great shopping. We'll start with this. Actually, we won't stop. We'll shop. We'll start with this for $5. Name the TV character who introduced himself by saying, Nanu, Nanu. Joel.
Mork.
That was Mork of Mork and Mindy. $5 for the correct answer. Joel goes to 25. On what continent did Stanley finally find Livingston? Michael?
Africa.
I presume you're right. You got $5 and plus 5 to 25. What kind of bird is depicted on the Great Seal of the United States? Michael?
The eagle.
Eagle, bald eagle to be specific. Eagle acceptable. Michael goes into the lead. According to Franklin Roosevelt, what is the only thing, Joel?
Fear itself.
The only thing we have to fear? You're right. Good anticipation. Fear itself it is. And Joel ties Michael. Name the great baseball hero of yesteryear who was known by the nickname Joltin' Joe. Michael.
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio it is, and Michael goes into the lead. Great time to go into the lead because when an instant bargain comes up, the player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. Michael, you have a $5 lead over Joel. The option is yours. You can buy this.
Michael, now you can enjoy a barbecue, PDQ, with an outdoor grill. Enjoy the great charcoal flavor of barbecued foods with this portable gas grill. With a portable cart furnished by the Fireplace Shop. It's only priced at $561. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Boy, I mean, that's bringing an atmosphere. You actually brought in a moth for atmosphere so you'd feel at home. I can see that thing flying around and Summer was, I'm going to swallow it, I know. Great grill, though, Michael. The moth doesn't come with it. We'll cook the moth for you if you like. $561 for $5. You'd be in a tie with Joel. If you'd care to have some other moths to go with it, I will give you, for any reason I can't think of, I'll give you $200 in cash. $761 bargain for $5. You'd be in the tie. Going once, going twice, and no sale. If you hadn't brought your moth, never mind. Oh, sure, let it go. Smart people over there. Back to business with this. Michael hangs on to the $5 lead. Name the American president whose brother Billy had a beer named, Michael?
Carter.
He had a beer named after him. Jimmy Carter it is. Carter it is. You've got another $5 going to 40. In what European capital would you find an area known as Piccadilly Circus? Michael?
London.
London it is. Michael hits the $45 mark and a $15 lead. What's the nickname of Dr. Benjamin Franklin Pierce, Joel?
Dr. Spock.
On MASH, hello, Dr. Spock. No, Hawkeye, Hawkeye. But listen, you might as well give it a try if you hit the buzzer. It's time now for the Fame game. You lose $5 on that, Joel. Sorry about that. And the players are playing for a pick of the Fame game board. A lot of wonderful things up there and money cards to be added to the score. We're looking for a famous person. A lot of information. Buzz in when you know. I am an American singer and actor born in 1915. I won first prize in a major Bose amateur contest. Joel.
Frank Sinatra.
You are right, with very limited information. Yeah. Joel, pick of the board. 9 numbers up there. You'll get what's behind the number you pick.
I like number 6, Jim.
And behind number 6, we have Cutlery. Cutco's complete 18-piece cutlery set, featuring patented wedge lock handles, exclusive double D grind cutting edge, quality American craftsmanship, furnished by Outcast Cutlery.
Hey, that's well over $500 worth of cutlery. That is a lot of cutlery. Yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. Obviously, you are a great cook, Joel.
I am, actually, yes.
Oh, good. Thank you, Joel. We'll be right back after this. Our champion, Michael Bichella, needs $85 and the win for that computer he's been eyeing, and he's pretty close to that now. He's already up to 45. Of course, he's got to win. It's Michael at 45, Joel at 25, Nikki at 20. Back with this. In what country did Riesling and Moselle wines? Michael.
Germany.
That's where they came from. Germany it is. Michael hits the $50 mark. In the old song lyrics, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, you're asked to buy me, Nikki?
Peanuts and Cracker Jack.
You got them both, and you got your first 5 to 25. Yes. From what 4-syllable Latin word do we derive the common business abbreviation memo? Michael.
No idea.
If you think about it for a moment, memorandum or memoranda, either one, that's 4 syllables, memorandum. Michael loses 5, taking a backward step to 45. What 2 letters make up the chemical symbol for gold? Michael.
AU.
AU it is, as Michael just beats everyone on the buzzer, gets that $5 right back. Well, Michael, you didn't want to buy with a $5 lead. You have stretched your lead out now to $25. You are a businessman? Oh, Michael, take a look at this.
Michael, here's a little added protection for your home. The Innova Master System calls for help in 3 types of emergencies: smoke, personal emergency, or an attempted break-in. This emergency system is normally priced at $899. And today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $10.
Well, they're so small. I thought it was a dictaphone or something. That's why I said a businessman. No, this is a lot of good stuff, Michael.
Jim, we just bought a new house, and that is
So
nice.
this would be great for you.
Absolutely.
You know, you've got a $25 lead. It would only cost you $10. You would still have a $15 lead. Nikki and Joel are shaking their head. Yes, yes, yes.
Great idea.
You didn't buy the
Never
last...
trust your opponents.
Never trust your opponent. You can trust me, Michael. Pardon me while I move over for the lightning strikes. I'll give you $300 in cash with it. 800. Ooh, boy. If I had offered more, and God knows what would have happened. $899 worth of lovely equipment, $300 in cash, you would still have a $15 lead. Going once, going twice, and no sale. Now you can go, ooh, Michael. Oh. We brought the Mormon Tabernacle Choir down here today, friends, and they're out at key. Michael, I thought you'd like that.
I don't know what's
$25.
happening.
What inability is held in common by birds named cassowary, ostrich? Michael.
They can't fly.
They also can't speak Latin. That's the other. That's right. That's what it is. Yeah. The inability to fly, you got it in another 5. In the preamble, what's the very first word, Joel?
We.
It's in the U.S. Constitution. It sounds like the French Constitution, but you're right. We is exactly what it is. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. Joel at 30, now undisputed possession of 2nd place. It's named for a French king. It's the largest city in Missouri. What is it? Joel.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. St. Louis. Yes, for Louis. St. Louis it is, and Joel goes to 35. Took a moment with that one. From the Latin word for appendage. This is an apartment or dwelling located on the roof of a building. Nikki?
Penthouse.
Penthouse is what it is. Nikki beats Michael and the buzzer goes to 30. In what New Jersey city can you actually drive down all the streets found in a game of Monopoly, Joel?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City it is, and Joel goes to 40. $15 away from Michael. Got a couple of Monopoly tidbits for you. The longest game of Monopoly ever played in a moving elevator lasted 16 days. In a bathtub, the longest game was 99 hours. And listen to this one. The longest anti-gravitational game of Monopoly, 36 hours on a ceiling. Strange. We'll be right back. Game's a lot closer. Michael at 55, but Joel snuck up there at 40, and Nikki not far behind at 30. There is a $5, $10, and now a $15 money card on the board. Second crack of the fame game, looking for a famous place. I am a region described in the Bible, probably located somewhere in the Middle East. My name comes from a Sumerian word, Michael?
Eden.
Meaning plain. You are right. With very little information, the Garden of Eden, and Michael, nicely done. You get that pick of the board.
One tends to be pretty lucky. Let's try that.
And behind number one, we have $5. $5
money card. Need every one of those dollars. We add that to Michael's score, and he stretches his lead out now to a $20 lead over Joel. All three players in this for $5. The last king of this African nation was King Farouk. Michael?
Egypt.
Egypt is exactly what it is. Yes, it's in Africa. You go to 65. The psychiatric term for excessive self-love takes its name, Joel?
From Narcissus.
From Narcissus. Narcissism is all yes. We'll get it right, Joel. Boy, sure led me into a trap there. You're right for another $5, Joel. Narcissism it's called, of course. What city serves as the capital of Idaho? Michael?
Boise.
Boise, Idaho it is, and Michael hits the $70 mark. Yes. Michael. $25 lead again. You haven't wanted to buy up to now.
I've wanted to. It was too close.
Well, think of it being far away now, Michael, as you think about this.
Michael, we're betting you'll have a great time on your trip to fabulous Las Vegas. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles for a 6-night, 7-day stay at the California Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Enjoy entertainment featured in the Redwood Bar and Grill. Excellent food in the Market Street Cafe. Furnished by the California Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. This glittering vacation is normally priced at $1,556. And today on Sale of the Century, it shares for only $15.
Great vacation to Las Vegas, Michael. Oh, $1,556 vacation. Costs you $15.
Could be a very expensive trip.
It could, but it could be a great one. You've got a $25 lead. You buy that for $15, you still have a $10 lead. But you've got a trip to vacation in Vegas, and I wouldn't recommend that you gamble there. But I'll tell you what I'll do on your behalf, Michael. I'll make it over $2,000 worth of vacation because I'll put $500 on the line for you. $15 is all it would cost. Going once, going twice, and no sales. Michael crapped out. We'll be right back. Michael didn't want to buy, so he hangs on to the lead. He's a little wary, but he's got a $25 lead over Joel and a $40 lead over Nikki. Let's get back with this. In the Bible, the letters written by the apostles are known by the term... Michael?
The epistles.
The epistles is exactly what it is. Michael goes to 75. What sea is the saltiest natural lake? Michael?
The Red Sea.
Ooh, also the lowest elevation on Earth, that is the Dead Sea. Dead Sea, yes. Michael loses 5 now, back down to 17. Name the title character in Shakespeare whose last words were, "Thus with a kiss I die." Nikki?
King Lear?
No. No, King Lear didn't kiss anybody. He just died. Romeo. Romeo died with a kiss. You lose 5 on that. Sorry about that. But you can make it up right now because somewhere on that board with the third and final crack of the fame game is a big $25 money card. We're looking for a famous person. I am a king, born around 400 AD. I united a Mongolian tribe that invaded the Roman Empire. Michael, taking a chance.
Attila the Hun.
You are right, and again with limited information, Michael is equal to it with the fame game. You've got the pick of the board.
Let's try 4.
And behind number 4, we have a recliner. Lazy Boy's Recliner Rocker Chair. You may enjoy quality and comfort as you rock, recline, or relax. Furnished by Lazy Boy.
Well, it's worth $449. Didn't want to buy anything. You got a nice prize anyway. Where were the big money cards, son?
Behind the number 2, the number 5, and the number 7.
Well, we finish up the game now with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock, please? It is Michael at $70, Joel at $45, Nikki at $25. Good luck as we start the speed round now. The ancient title of Pharaoh was given to the kings of what country? Joel.
Egypt.
Right. In what type of mollusk would you find a pearl? Michael.
Oyster.
Right. In the summer of '84, name the athlete who matched the Olympic record of Jesse Owens. Michael.
Carl Lewis.
Right. On the third Sunday of what month do we celebrate Father's Day? Nikki.
June.
Right. How many deadly sins are there? Joel.
7.
Right. What country has produced the majority of world chess champions? Michael.
Russia.
Right. The naval battle at Midway Island was a major turning point.
World War II.
Right. Back in 1969, where could you have found the famous Tranquility Base? Michael.
The moon.
Right. What astrological sign is known as the water bearer? Michael.
Aquarius.
Right. Name the state where you'd find Everglades National Park. Michael.
Florida.
Right. Who was president of the Confederate States? Michael.
Jefferson Davis.
Right. Before it gained independence, Algeria was a colony of... Michael?
France.
Right. Name the author of Tropic of Cancer. Michael.
Miller.
Right. What great Indian tribe was led by... Time is up, and Michael with a big win for the great speed round. Congratulations to Michael. Well done. Michael, you relax there for just a moment. We'll be back to the champion. But first of all, we have to say goodbye to the challengers. And Joel, you've got that cutlery, and with the cash in front of you, you are around the $600 mark in cash and prizes. And our thanks. Good luck with your theatrical ambition. And Nikki, you didn't pick up anything along the way. We have some nice parting gifts and the cash in front of you. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you. I had a wonderful time.
Good. Thank you for joining us. But it is Michael Bisceglia who joins me up there. Come on, let's go shopping, Michael. Well, congratulations. You really put it away there with the speed round. You did very, very well with those tough questions. And now, taking your total from before and adding the $115 to it, you are up to $205 in your bank account. I know you've been liking this, so take a good look. You can easily afford to buy this.
If you're headed for the boardroom, take along this sensational computer. Work with numbers, words, or even pictures. Designed to fit on your desk with second disk drive and printer from Computer Showcase. And this prize normally priced at $4,295. Yours on sale of the century for only $175.
Just $175. You can easily afford that. I see somebody's been eating the props again. Michael, you like that?
Very, very nice.
Well, you have enough money to afford that. However, you are also very close. You know, if you win again with another $55, you can instead have this.
Stay neck and neck with elegance with this lovely necklace. Beautiful hand-carved coral surrounded by sparkling pave diamonds on a classic pearl choker. Yours with a gift certificate from Jules by Edouard of Beverly Hills. And this necklace normally priced at $6,000. Yours on sale of the century for only $260.
Just $260, and you are so close to it. You got $205 right. Do you like that?
My wife would go crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, your wife would look lovely in that. Dara certainly looks lovely in that. Let me show you. We have a lot of wonderful things now as we change all of our prizes. We always have a nice car. Get to $530. You might enjoy this.
Drive one of the classics, the Audi 5000S, featuring aerodynamic and mechanical design achievements for comfort, performance, and economy in a luxury automobile. Furnished by Allen Porsche Audi Limited. This fantastic car normally priced at $22,928. Yours on sale of the century for only $530.
Very nice, very nice. $640 you get to every prize we've got on the stage. And if you get to $750, and it's been done a couple of times, we'll give you every prize we've got, plus this.
A cash jackpot of $69,000.
And that is a total of $127,919 in cash and prizes that could be yours. But, Michael, that's a ways away. Right now, you stand with $205 in your bank account. You give me $175, and you will leave with that beautiful computer and everything else you picked up along the way, or you can take the risk that you could continue to win. You think about it. We'll get your answer right after this.
If you...
Michael was just telling me he should have taken that home alarm system, but he didn't have the confidence. They were so fast. Well, now do you have the confidence that you can win again with that necklace next, or are you going to take that computer system and leave us with everything else you've picked up? Michael, what's it going to be?
Well, the computer makes a lot of sense, but I think my wife would definitely like to have a shot at that necklace, so I think I'm going to come back and...
You're going to come back. All right, we'll put your $205 in the bank. We're earning over $1,000. That cash jackpot is growing. It's up to $70,000 in cash. And Michael will meet 2 new challengers. He might get himself a beautiful necklace on our next show, but he's got to win again. That's always the risk you take on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Good luck. Good luck.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. This is our returning champion, Michael Bisceglia from Plainsboro, New Jersey. Stand by to see Michael play for a pearl and diamond necklace valued at $6,000. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Audi valued at $22,928 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Sale of the Century. Nice to have you with us, and let us welcome back our champion. This is Michael Bisceglia. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
I'm fine. You've been doing very well, but I must say you have not bought any instant bargains. You've been wary.
I think there's some kind of magnet that's keeping my hand away from it because there were some great prizes on the last show.
I know, and there's one you could have bought that you really would have liked in the last show. Well, you picked up almost $500 in little things along the way off the Fame Game board, but you haven't bought any of the instant bargains, and of course you've passed on a couple of major prizes, putting now $205 in your bank. So a win today with just $55 more. That's all it would take, and you could have that necklace worth $6,000. The next thing up the line worth almost $10,000 is a grand piano. All set?
Absolutely.
All right, good luck, Michael. Fine player. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Oh, she wore blue velvet.
Blue velvet, it's red, Jim.
It's red.
It's a problem with colors.
The eyes are the second thing to go. Who did you bring us?
This lady blows the whistle on her kids from Anaheim, California. Say hello to Eileen Shank.
Hi there, Eileen.
And who's pursuing a PhD at UCLA, originally from Detroit, Michigan. Help welcome Jim Shetler.
Hi there, Jim. Sense of smell was the first. Never mind. See you later. Jim, you are pursuing a PhD at UCLA. In what?
Yes, Jim, I'm studying international relations, and someday I'd like to work in the State Department.
Oh, this sounds good. What, ultimately, you want to be Secretary of State or something like that?
Possibly.
Not bad.
Ambassador would be nice.
Good to have you here. Good luck with your ambitions. Good luck here. Eileen, you blow the whistle on your kids.
Yes, I'm a PE teacher and coach at an elementary school.
Oh, and you coach your own kids, too?
Yes.
Are your own kids hard to teach?
My personal kids?
Yeah.
My personal kids are 1.5-year-old twins.
Oh, you don't have that problem yet.
No, not yet.
Nice to have you here, Eileen, as well. Good luck to all 3 of you. Let's start you off with $20, and the player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion, gets to do some great shopping. We'll start with this question for $5. Name the film in which Steve Martin portrays a terminally stupid young man. Jim?
The Jerk.
Yeah, I like that. The terminally stupid. You're right, Jerk it is. Jim gets $5 for the correct answer, going to 25. It is the world's widest mouth, and it is 6 miles wide at the mouth, and it's 90 miles wide. 90 miles wide in places. So you go to 25, tying Jim. In the Civil War, through what state did General Sherman make his devastating... Jim?
Georgia.
And the march to the sea through Georgia. Jim goes to 30 into the lead. According to the adage, what kind of animal can't change its spots? Michael.
A dog.
No. No, I don't want to see my little Lhasa Apso in the jungle. No, that's a leopard. Leopard, you lose $5 for the incorrect answer, going back down to 20, Jim, with a $10 lead. What was Franklin D. Roosevelt's middle name? Jim.
Delano.
Delano it is, and Jim beats Eileen with the buzzer, goes to 35. Yeah. Time now for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. Jim, you've already got a $15 lead. You can buy this.
Jim, you just may go for this gift, hook, line, and sinker. I know Jim Perry can. This exquisite soup tureen, a unique and lovely Chinese work of art, hand-painted porcelain in a double fish design, compliments of sale of the century, and it's normally priced at $425. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5. Beautiful.
Jim, you could, it's got a face at each end, Jim. It's, Jim, boy, I mean, Jim, look, you could,
You describe it?
Do you want this, Jim?
It's really nice. It's unique.
Unique is a good
very
term.
unique.
Really nice. All right, if it's that nice, buy the darn thing for $5. Going once, going twice. Buy it. No sale. Thank goodness he's got taste. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. No, so Jim didn't want to buy. Hangs on to a $15 lead. Back with the. Oh my goodness. In a hilarious scene from the film The Gold Rush, this comic genius cooked and ate. Michael.
Charlie Chaplin.
He ate his own shoe. Yes, indeed, Charles Chaplin it is. Michael gets back to 25. They served that very same shoe at the commissary for lunch today. It is the largest news gathering agency in the world, known by the initials, Michael?
TASS.
No. Oh, known by the initials
Associated
AP, I was going to say. Right, Associated Press. Yes, it's got bureaus in over 50 countries. Michael, quick buzzer costs him 5, back down to 20. In literature, name the sea captain obsessed with finding and killing the great whale. Jim?
Ahab.
Ahab and Moby Dick, of course, I was going to say, as Jim beats Michael with the buzzer. And he's got a $20 lead over the champion. Well, the champion can do some catching up now with the fame game, as we are looking for a pick of the board, looking for a famous person. I was born in Ohio in 1940. At age 10, in my very first game of golf, I scored 51 for 9 holes. Michael?
Jack Nicklaus.
You are right with limited information, yes. Michael, you got a pick of the board. You'll get what's behind the one you pick.
Let's try number 8.
And behind number 8, we have Goldware. Oneida Silversmith's elegant gold-plated flatware. A 40-piece service for 8 in the golden country lane pattern, plus the royal treasure chest. Furnished by Oneida Silversmith.
That is over $600 worth, as a matter of fact. That is yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And, of course, in the first segment there, the champion is trailing. Did you happen to catch that for any golfers across the country? He got 51 for 9 holes. That means that he almost broke 100 at the age of 10, the very first time Jack Nicklaus ever played golf. That'll give most of us given up the game. We'll be right back. Well, the champion is a bit of a problem. He needs a win and $55 for that necklace, and right now he is trailing. It is Jim, who's already shown intelligence by not buying the soup tureen. He has a $20 lead. Jim's at 40, Eileen and Michael both at 20. What's the flavor of the soft drink invented by Charles Hires? Michael?
Root beer.
In 1869, yeah, a man named Hires invented root beer. And you go to 25 in second place. In the song, 76 of these instruments led the big parade. Michael?
Trombone.
Yeah, 76 trombones, 2 in a row for the champion. This word can mean a part of the nose, a popular card game, and a structure over a river. Jim?
Ridge.
Ridge is what they have in common, and Jim goes to 45. Beyond one end of the visible spectrum is something called UV light. Elaine?
Ultraviolet.
Eileen, I beg your pardon. What?
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet. Yes, I'm sorry about that, Eileen. Got your name wrong, but you got the answer right. You go to 25. Jim, now, you have a $15 lead. This you'll like.
Jim, when it's time for a little romance, it's time for this elegant 18-karat gold bracelet. Simplicity is the word for this beautiful bangle bracelet with a lovely cable design. It's yours with a gift certificate furnished by Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. This gorgeous bracelet is normally priced at $750, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $9.
$750 bracelet. Isn't that beautiful? That is so lovely. Now, have a girl in mind, maybe, Jim, who might like that?
My fiance would love that.
Your fiance.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Jim. What's your name, Jim?
Francie.
Francie.
Yes.
Francie would like that. Jim, you get the feeling I'm backing you into a corner here now.
Sort of, yes.
Francie would like, well, I'll tell you what now, I will help you along. You have a $15 lead. If you buy the $750 bracelet for Francie, who would really love it, you would still have a $6 lead. And if you would be nice enough to do that for your fiancé, I'll make it an over $1,000 bargain by giving you $300 in cash for just $9. Going once, going twice, even a buck. Francie will enjoy that. You'll enjoy the cash. Over $1,000 bargain for just $9. And we knock that off your score. You've got a $6 lead. Look at the bright side also, Jim. If you had bought the soup tureen, you'd only have a $1 lead. From the Latin meaning to gnaw, this word is used for the order of mammals, which includes mice, beavers, and squirrels. Michael.
Rodents.
Yes, I think you just beat the buzzer on that. Rodent is exactly what it is, and Michael pulls it within $1 of Jim. He owned Trans World Airlines, discovered actress Jane Russell. Michael.
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes did all those, and Michael goes over the lead for the first time today. In which of our states are the resorts Vero Beach, Cocoa Beach? Michael.
Florida.
3 in a row for Michael, and he goes to 45, just beating Jim to the buzzer. In 1984, he traveled 60,000 miles, said Mass in Swahili and Korean. Michael?
The Pope.
The Pope. Pope John Paul II it is. And Michael goes to $50. Yes. Name the man who served as George Washington's vice president. Michael.
John Adams.
John Adams is right, and what a segment for the champion. Yeah. Talking about John Adams and the job of the vice president, of the job, Adams said, "It is the most insignificant office that ever the imagination of man contrived, or invention of man contrived, or his imagination conceived." Obviously, he never met a William Morris agent. We'll be right back. Last segment was a good one for our champion, Michael, to show you, because he vaulted into the lead. Matter of fact, right now, he's got enough money for that necklace, but he's got to win. Michael at 55, Jim at 36, Eileen at 25, and somewhere on the board now, 5, 10, and a $15 money card. Back to the fame game, looking for a famous thing. I am a famous society, founded about 1688 in a coffee house. My original members were ship owners and wealthy merchants. Jim.
Lloyd's of London.
You are right. And this time, Jim, with limited information, gets that ticket aboard.
Lucky number 7.
And behind number 7, we have $15.
Lucky. Michael hit his hand to his head as Jim gets a $15 money card. We add that to his score. He's in the lead. No, not in the lead. Trailing by $4, but less than a question away from Michael with a great pick of the board. This for all 3 players. He was the only American president to receive a Pulitzer Prize. Michael.
Roosevelt.
No. For Profiles in Courage, John F. Kennedy. And Michael takes a backward step, and Jim now does have a lead by $1. A small surgical instrument with a very thin blade derived, Jim?
Scalpel.
It's named from the ancient word to cut. Scalpel is what it is, and Jim to 56. What do the following people have in common? Cheryl Holdridge, Doreen Tracy, Cubby O'Brien, Bobby Burgess. Jim?
Musketeers.
Might have gotten it with Annette Funicello. Yes, indeed, they are the Mouseketeers. And the Mickey Mouse Club, Jim over the $60 mark. Jim, you've got an $11 lead. Jim, you like music?
I love music.
Well, look at this.
Jim, if you like drumsticks, you'll love this exciting set of drums. A classic drum set that combines big sound and reliable construction. Lightweight, and it's designed for easy handling. Furnished by House of Drums. This musical gift is normally priced at $1,350. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $14.
Do you play porcelain fish on the side? I mean, that was the worst drum playing. But Jim, you could play terrific with this. I mean, you would. Oh my goodness! It's $1,350, Jim, and it's drumsticks and everything, and it's. I'll sell it to you for $11. You'd be in a tie with Michael if you bought it.
Lessons?
Going once. I'll give you $200 for lessons. Going. He's buying the drums. He bought the. You play drums?
No, I don't.
You don't play drums?
$200 for lessons.
$200 for. He bought the drums.
I've always wanted to learn.
We knocked that off his score. He's in a tie with Michael. I can't understand how that man didn't buy the porcelain fish. He bought the drums.
And we'll include an additional German.
Michael and Jim both at $50, Eileen at $25. Back to business with this. From the Latin words for knee and bend, this word means to kneel, as when a Catholic enters.
Genuflect.
When he enters a church pew, genuflect it is, and Jim goes to 55, back in the lead. In area, it's the largest of the Scandinavian nations. Michael?
Sweden.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, and we got a tie. He wrote about his life as a riverboat pilot in the... Michael?
Mark Twain.
Yeah, the life of the Mississippi. Got to be Mark Twain, and Michael gets in the lead by 5. Well, Eileen, you are not out of it because there's a $25 money card up there on the board. Third and final crack of the fame game, looking for a famous person. I was probably born near Florence, Italy in 1452. I studied anatomy, astronomy, botany, and geology. Michael?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yes, and again with limited information. These players are so quick getting in there. Michael, you've got a big pick of the board with just a $5 lead.
Let's try number 9.
And behind number 9, we have $25.
Big money card. Where was the chant out of curiosity? But Michael found the one he was looking for. We add $25 to his score. He's now got a $30 lead, and it's catch Michael time as we finish up the game with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Michael at 85, Jim at 55, Eileen at 25. Good luck. We start the speed round now. On what continent is the nation of Liberia? Michael?
Africa.
Right. Rio, DeSoto, and Hupmobile are 3 types. Eileen?
Cars.
Right. In the Cole Porter song, what city do I love in the springtime, Eileen?
Chicago.
Wrong. Give me the first name of either one of the Flight Wright brothers. Michael?
Orville.
Right. In what American city are young women crowned Miss America? Michael?
Atlantic City.
Right. What is the passion of a bibliophile? Michael? Books. Right. To which season of the year does the word vernal refer? Michael?
Spring.
Right. Name the American state that lies just 50 miles from Russia. Michael?
Alaska.
Right. What European city is divided by a 26-mile-long wall? Eileen?
Berlin.
Right. Who wrote Don Quixote? Michael?
Cervantes.
Right. What Middle Eastern nation is ruled by King Hussein? Jim?
Jordan.
Right. Name the famous yard that serves as headquarters of London? Jim?
Scotland.
Right. In what southwestern state would you find Carlsbad Caverns? Jim?
Arizona.
Wrong. When tin and copper are alloyed together, they make... Time is up, but Michael with a big win. $120. Congratulations. Well done with a fine speed round for the champion. And we'll be back with the champion in a moment. Michael didn't get in time. He had to start the answer and didn't get a chance to answer. I know he would have known. Copper and tin, they make bronze. And the southwestern state, Carlsbad Caverns, New Mexico. New Mexico is where you find that. You gave me one of them. Both of the Wright brothers are, of course, Orville and Wilbur. And I love Paris in the springtime, according to Cole Porter. And we got to say goodbye to Jim and Eileen. Well, Jim, it turned out you did very well because as he started to put it away there, you were very wise to do some of the buying you did. You've got a beautiful bracelet for your fiancée. Good luck with your forthcoming marriage. You got the drum set. It sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun with that. You've got a great sense of humor. $560 in cash. Not a bad one-day total. $2,660 in cash and prizes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. Eileen didn't pick up anything along the way, but we have some nice parting gifts for you, and with the cash in front of you, our thanks. But again, it is Michael Bisceglia who is going shopping. Come on, Michael, join me up here. Great speed round to finish it up. Congratulations.
Love those drums.
No, it turned out to be a good buy because you really put it away. So everything he bought turned out to be very good for him. You're now up to $325. You have been looking at this. You're talking about he got something lovely for his fiancée. How about this for your wife?
Stay neck and neck with elegance with this lovely necklace. Beautiful hand-carved stay neck and neck with elegance with this lovely necklace on a classic pearl hand-carved coral. Yours with a gift certificate from Jewels by of Beverly Hills. On a classic pearl. This necklace normally priced at $6,000. Yours on sale of the century for only $260.
Just $260, you have $325, so you easily have enough money to take that necklace and leave. I might add, while you were looking at that necklace, some of the people from Jim's apartment building were phoning and saying they're going to stone us for giving Jim the drums. But you, talking about musical instruments, could have a beauty. You are at $325. $15 more and another win. This one got a little close there for a while. Another win, and you could have this beautiful musical instrument.
Tune up your life with this beautiful Schaefer & Sons Artist Grand Piano. It can fill your home with rich melodic sounds. Individually strung, this ebony piano is lovely to look at, to play, and to hear. Furnished by Schaefer & Sons. This musical gift normally priced at $9,915. Yours on sale of the century for only $340.
That's beautiful. You're just $15 away. Anybody play piano in the house?
Yeah, my wife does, and I'm starting to learn a little bit now.
Oh, it should be terrific. Well, that's something you might want to think about shooting for. How about this? You got $115 today. On the next show, if you got just $5 more, you're $120 away from a great trip for the family.
26 days. Live it up down under on this great trip to Australia. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to Sydney for a 26-day tour down under in the land of opals, the outback, cricket wickets, and the Great Barrier Reef. You'll drive on the left and learn waltzing Matilda, too. This exciting vacation normally priced at $12,086. Yours on sale of the century for only $445.
Might be something worth shooting for. $750 will get you every prize we've got on the stage, Michael, plus this.
A cash jackpot of $70,000.
So, Michael, right now, you can take a beautiful necklace, a gorgeous necklace, and leave us, or put your money in the bank, taking the risk that you could win again with $15 more. That's all you'd need for that piano. We'll get your decision in a moment. You have enough money for that beautiful necklace, or you could put your money in the bank and play on. The grand piano is next. What's it going to be?
Well, I'm sort of thinking about my wife here, and I don't know if she'd like the necklace or the piano better, but I'm going to take a chance and say that she wants the piano, so I'm going to try one more time.
So you're going to go back. We'll put his money in the bank, add another $1,000, $71,000 in the cash jackpot. Two chances next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Vince Grundy production. This is our returning champion, Michael Bishalia from Plainsboro, New Jersey. Stand by to see Michael play for a grand piano valued at $9,915. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Audi valued at $22,928 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. You will to have you here with us in the studio, and delighted to welcome you at home to Sale of the Century. And we are also delighted to welcome back a fine champion, Michael Bisceglia. Hi, Michael.
How are you, Jim?
I'm fine. How about you?
Not too bad.
You've been doing very well. Now, you have passed on a lot of items. You've got $325 in your bank account now. So you need a win with just $15. That's all. And you can have the piano that Jay was talking about, worth almost $10,000. $120. That's how far you are away from a trip to Australia, worth over $12,000. So you might have the option, if you get enough money today, to make a choice. Are you ready to go?
I'll give it a shot.
All right, good champion. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Did you bring us good players?
I did. This first challenger is knitting her first year's resolution from Fountain Hills, Arizona. Give a big hand to Melissa Pennick.
Hi, Melissa.
And this challenger likes his food cooked in grease. From Hollywood, Florida, here's Greg Carless.
Hello there, Greg. See you a little later with some bargains. Thank you, sir. Let's get acquainted with these people. First of all, Greg, you like your food cooked in grease.
I do indeed. I'm an excellent cook. It's my favorite hobby, and being a Greek American, I've traveled to Greece a few times. Therefore, my favorite place to cook is in Greece.
Oh, I see. Oh, that kind of grease. All right, yeah. Lovely, lovely place. Good to have you here, Greg. Good sense of humor. That may help you here. Melissa, you are knitting your New Year's resolution.
That's right. I'm in the process of knitting 200 sweaters to give as Christmas gifts to underprivileged children in Phoenix.
Oh, well, that's very nice. That's a nice thing. That's a good thing to do. What a good thought. Very good. Nice to have you here as well. $20 starts all three players off, and the player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion, gets to do some fabulous shopping back there. Let's get into it with this question for $5. In baseball, what does the abbreviation RBI? Michael.
Runs batted in.
That's what it stands for. $5 on the plus side. Michael goes to 25. On what day of the week do we celebrate, Michael?
Tuesday.
Thursday. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Oh, you buzzed in there quick and it cost you $5 you lose for the incorrect answer, back down to 20. What unusual wind instrument is considered the national instrument, Greg?
Weather vane.
The what?
The weather vane.
No. Considered the national instrument of Scotland. Bagpipes. Greg gets in there quick. Costs him $5, down to 15. Complete this expression. Better late than Michael.
Never.
Never it is, and Michael gets another $5, down to 25. What cereal grain would you find growing in a paddy field, Michael?
Rice.
Rice is what it is. 2 in a row for the champion. He goes to 30, into the lead by $10. Good time to be in the lead because it's time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. Michael, you have a $10 lead. You've been reluctant to do some buying, but you might like this.
Michael, add a little class to your coffee time with the FAMA Cappuccino Espresso Machine. Precision made, 40-cup capacity, Italian styling, beautiful in any room of the house, even the kitchen. Furnished by FAMA, and it's normally priced at $495. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $6.
Isn't that nice? Now that's fancy. That is very, very fancy.
My dad would love that.
Your dad would love that? Oh, isn't that nice, thinking of your father that way? That just gets to me, Michael.
I don't think I'm too much.
And since it gets to me, I will help you. If you give that to your dad, $495 worth of beautiful espresso machine, I'll give you $200 in cash. You would still have the lead if you bought it. Over almost $700 bargain. Going once, going twice, and no sale.
Sorry, Dad.
Michael keeps telling everybody he likes things for them but doesn't buy anything for them. Michael hangs on to the $10 lead. Back with this. According to the classic song, there's no business. Melissa.
Like show business.
Yes, indeed. Show business is my life. Melissa gets 5, goes to 25. Melissa, not only did you get 5, you're within $5 of Michael. In the U.S., what do we call the number 1,000 million? Greg?
Billion.
Billion is what it is. Great. Back to the $20 mark. Name the heroine of literature who carried a torch for Ashley Wilkes. Greg?
Scarlett O'Hara.
Yes, indeed. It is indeed Scarlett O'Hara. Greg goes another 5, tying Melissa for second. $5 separate the players. Good game. Obviously, very good players. Buzz in now with the Fame game as we're playing for a pick of the board. We're looking for a famous thing. I am a member of the grass family, distantly related to wheat, oats, and barley. But unlike these crops, I usually grow quite tall, sometimes as high as 120 feet. In central China, Melissa?
Bamboo.
You are right. Yes. Melissa, you've got a pick of the board, money cards, prizes. You pick which number you like up there on the board. You'll get what's behind the one you pick.
I have a 5-year-old. I'll take 5.
And behind her 5, we have a stereo music composer. A stereo music system conveniently portable featuring a 4-band stereo radio, cassette recorder, detachable speaker boxes, and Dolby sound. Furnished by Green & Roberts.
Great prize. Oh, that's nice. And that, of course, is yours no matter how you finish in the game. You just put that in your pocket and you've got it. And we've got ourselves a good game. We'll be back to it right after this. Champion already has enough money for that beautiful piano, but he must win. And his lead is a slender $5 over Melissa and Greg. We'll get back to business with this. What food is served in styles called Kiev, Cacciatore? Greg?
Chicken.
Chicken it is. And Greg beats Michael with the buzzer and ties him for the lead. Name the young woman who commanded the victorious French at the Battle of Orleans. And Michael?
Joan of Arc.
At 1429, Joan of Arc it is, and Michael is back into the lead by 5. On what part of your body would you wear a monocle? Michael?
In your eye.
Your eye, in your eye, yeah, on your eye, I think it would be more appropriate, but eye is what we wanted. You've got a $10 lead. Name the fine fabric that is made from the cocoons of caterpillars. Melissa?
Silk.
So, yeah, strongest of all natural fibers. You are right, silk it is, and Melissa ties Greg for second place. But it is Michael with a $10 lead. It is Michael who has not wanted to buy any instant bargains. But it is Michael who can buy this.
Michael, we want to give you the world with this fabulous global map. It accurately depicts the day, date, and time anywhere in the world on an automatic pictorial basis. A welcome addition to your home or in the executive suite. Furnished by Kilberg Geochron Corporation. This time machine is normally priced at $955. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $11.
That's very unusual. That is very unusual. Very nice. Would look great in your den, Michael. You haven't wanted to buy anything. Cost $955, almost $1,000. You've got a $10 lead. It would cost you $11. You would be trailing by $1. You haven't wanted to buy. In fairness to you, if you're going to be trailing by $1, Michael, I will open up the purse strings a little bit. Maybe a moth will fly out. But I'll give you $700 in cash.
Ooh. Good.
You'd be trailing by $1. Going once, going twice, and no. No. Greg can't believe. Greg, would you have taken that?
I'll give him a check.
Hangs on to a $10 lead, did not want... Michael, back with this. Name the 984-foot structure that was built for the Paris Exposition. Greg.
The Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower it is, and Greg gets another 5. Closer to $5 with Michael. The fastest land animal on Earth. Michael.
The cheetah.
It is indeed the cheetah. Michael responds with another 5, and again that $10 lead. The Straits of Dover separate England, Melissa?
France.
From France, you're right, and Melissa ties Greg for second place. What do these names have in common? Eleanor, Beth, Melissa.
President's wives.
You are right with just 2 of them. And Melissa pulls it within $5 of Michael. These are very good players. Now think quickly and tell me, what's the national speed limit on interstate highway? Michael?
55.
That's the right. You got another 5. You were quick. I think everybody knew it. Michael gets another 5. Talking about the speed limits and breaking speed limits, this is true. On May 20th, 1899, a New York City cab driver was the first person ever arrested for speeding. How fast was he going? 12 miles an hour. New York City, it's impossible to go that fast even now. We'll be right back. 12 miles an hour. Champion Michael has enough money for that beautiful piano, but he must win, and he's been pressed. It's a good game. Michael's at 50, Melissa at 40, Greg at 35. There's a 5, 10, and somewhere now a $15 money card on the board. Second crack of the fame game as we look for a famous person. I am a French soldier, born in 1619. Melissa.
Napoleon.
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question. You're not playing for dollars, but for a pick of the board, so you stay at 40, but we'll clear the board. Continue for the gentleman. Born in 1619, Edmond Rostand's famous play, which used my name as the title, contains a fanciful account of my colorful life, with emphasis on my swordsmanship. Michael.
on one.
Out. Don't say anything now. Out of the rest of the question. And a break for Greg. You've got the rest of the question all to yourself. With my name in the title contains a fanciful account of my colorful life with emphasis on my swordsmanship, my unrequited love for the lovely Roxanne. The play made into a film in 1950. Jose Ferrer won an Oscar for playing me. I'm famous for my long nose. I am...
Cyrano de Buzzr.
You got it. You got the rest of the question. You took advantage of it. I think what might have thrown the players for a moment, Cyrano de Bergerac actually lived, and then they wrote a play about a fanciful character, but he really did live. That might have thrown you off there. Greg, you've got the pick of the board.
Number 4.
And behind number 4, we have gold dumbbells. The spectacular set of dumbbells in 22-karat gold plate, functional and attractive, with teak wood carrying case from Ivanko Barbell Company.
They are yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And if we ever want to do a commercial where we want someone to do a reaction like, what am I going to do with them? I think we've got the man, Greg.
I'm really thrilled and excited, though.
That's good. I'm glad. And so are your opponents that you didn't find a money card. They stay up there. We'll add a 25 later. It'll be interesting because all of the money cards will be there for the third and final crack of the fame game. Melissa and Michael, you're back in. The Labor Management Relations Act of 1947 is popularly known, Michael?
Taft-Hartley.
That's what it's known as, and Michael has another 5 and a $15 lead. What's the English equivalent of the Spanish phrase agua caliente? Right?
Water.
More, please.
Fall.
What?
Waterfall.
No. You jumped in there. Caliente. I was going to say agua caliente, hot or warm. Hot or warm water.
Si.
You lose C. You lose 5. If you speak Spanish, then well, how did you miss? You lose $5, Greg, down to 30. Sorry about that. Name the crooner who rode to fame with Bob Hope in The Road, Michael.
Bing Crosby.
Yeah, The Road Pictures, Bing Crosby it is. Michael stretches his lead out now to a $20 lead. Michael, a $20 lead. How about this?
Michael, make some magic moments in video with this lightweight color video camera with removable microphone, plus an 8-hour versatile video cassette recorder, furnished by Sharp. This fantastic video center is normally priced at $1,399. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
$15. You've got a $20 lead. You have a 16-month-old youngster at home to take pictures of and watch. A boy or girl?
Little girl.
Little girl.
Just starting to walk.
You can, Michael, you could record the first steps. My goodness, $15. I want to help you. You would still have the lead. I'd love for you to do that for your little girl. So I will give you $800 in cash. Over $2,000 bargain, and you would still have a $5 lead. Going once, going twice. No sale. Michael, I was going to give you $800, and Summer has another $600. You would have gotten something that looked like you wanted, and $1,400 in cash. We'll leave Michael to think about that, friends, while you watch this. Michael made the decision not to buy, and he hangs on to a $20 lead over Melissa and a $30 lead over Greg. Back to business with this. What mountain was the home of the mythological Greek? Greg?
Olympus.
Greek gods, I was going to say. This time you anticipated beautifully, and you had another 5. Not Olympus it is. In Norway, what word describes a long, narrow bay? Melissa?
Fjord.
Bordered by steep cliffs. Fjord is right, in good anticipation by Melissa. Goes to 45. The works of El Greco and Goya are housed in what Madrid museum? Melissa?
I don't know.
The Prado.
How about that?
How about that? I don't know it and I don't care. The Prado. Oh, you lose 5. Sorry about that, Melissa. Well, it is time for the third and final fame game, and somewhere a big $25 money card that could be the difference. Famous people, plural. We are a team of American researchers who pioneered in the scientific study of a basic human activity. The project began. Greg, taking a chance?
Masters and Johnson.
The chance pays off. That's what it is. Masters and Johnson. Human sexual response. Greg, big pick of the board for you now.
Okay, something to go along with the dumbbells. Number 2.
And behind number 2, we have parquet flooring. Hardco Solid Oak Parquet Flooring. Your beautiful oak floor designed to install yourself with a cushion foam backing for your added comfort. Furnished by Hardco Parquet.
You got something to go along with? Where are the money cards?
Behind the number 1, the number 3, and the number 8.
It is a lot of flooring, though. It is very lovely, and to be something to put the dumbbells on. Well, we finish up the game now with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. And it is Catch Michael time. The champion at 60, Melissa at 40, Greg at 35. But anyone can win because we've got a lot of questions as we start the speed round now. Name the Australian hunting weapon that comes back with Melissa.
Boomerang.
Right. What royal title is given to a king? Greg? Time. According to the popular song title, what city does Randy Newman love? Michael?
L.A.
Right. If you just gave birth to quintuplets, how many, Melissa?
5.
Right. What letter of the alphabet is assigned to a movie featuring very explicit sex? Melissa?
X.
Right. Who was the first American president assassinated? Oh, Michael?
Garfield.
Wrong. Douglas MacArthur and Omar Bradley are both 5-star. Michael?
Generals.
Right. The average adult should have how many teeth? Michael?
32.
Right. What's the capital city of the state of Utah? Michael?
Salt Lake.
Right. Name the queen who financed the 1492 expedition. Michael?
Isabella.
Right. Which country awards the military decoration known as the Victoria Cross? Michael?
England.
Right. According to the Old Testament, who led the Israelites out of Egypt? Greg?
Moses.
Right. Name the dormant volcano that is Japan's tallest. Greg?
Saran.
Time. The headquarters of time is up, and Michael has done it again with the speed round. Congratulations. Back to Michael in just a moment. First of all, Japan's tallest mountain is Mount Fuji, or Fujiyama. Christopher Columbus, of course, was aided by Isabella. Lincoln was the first American president assassinated in office. And you didn't get a chance to finish it. Royal title given to a king's son is a prince. Got to say goodbye to Greg and Melissa. Had a lot of fun with a couple of people. Very nice sense of humor, and I'm delighted you're not going home empty-handed. Greg, you've got the gold dumbbells, the flooring with the cash in front of you. You are over $800 in cash and prizes. Thank you, Greg. And Melissa, you got the stereo which you said you wanted. With the cash in front of you, you are over $400 in cash and prizes. Thank you as well. But Michael Bashayla joins me again. Come on, let's go shopping, Michael. Way to go. People made the difference for you once again.
Great game. They were very tough.
They were very tough. And I love people who have good sense of humor and have a good time. You are up now to $410. You've been eyeing this beautiful piano. You have enough money, say yes, and you can go home with this.
Tune up your life with this beautiful Schaefer & Sons Artist Grand Piano. It can fill your home with rich melodic sounds. Individually strung, this ebony piano is lovely to look at, to play, and to hear. Furnished by Schaefer & Sons. This musical gift, normally priced at $9,915, yours on sale of the century for only $340.
Just $340, you have easily enough money to buy that piano. You said your wife plays piano.
Absolutely, she's very well.
And you are learning how to play piano.
Trying.
Might be very good, but I got to tempt you a little further. Do you know with the amount you've got, $410, you are just $35 away with another win from this great trip. Jay?
Live it up down under on this great trip to Australia. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to Sydney for a 26-day tour down under. In the land of opals, the outback, cricket wickets, and the Great Barrier Reef. You'll drive on the left and learn Waltzing Matilda, too. This exciting vacation normally priced at $12,086. Yours on sale of the century for only $445.
Great trip. That is the next thing up the line. The next thing beyond that is the car, and I know you have been eyeing that. The car would be $530, but if you can't make up your mind, get to $750, we'll give you all of our prizes. Plus this.
A cash jackpot of $71,000.
That in total is $129,919 in cash and prizes that could be yours. And you are getting close, Michael, and you are a very good player. But right now, $410 you have easily buys you that grand piano. Or put your money in the bank with the next thing up the line being the trip to Australia. The car is $120 more away from where you are right now. Tough decision, and we'll get your decision after this. Michael Bashayla, $410, a good total. Enough money to buy a grand piano and leave us. Or put the money in the bank, $35 more and another win. And you and your wife could go off on a fabulous trip to Australia. What's it going to be?
Well, with the Australia trip and even the car maybe in striking distance, I got to come back.
You're going to come back?
I
All
love
right.
playing the game.
We'll put the money in the bank. We'll also add another $1,000, $72,000 in that ever-growing cash jackpot, and 2 new challenges. Maybe someone will stop Michael. We'll find out next time on Sale of the Century. Bye.
Prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Strandy production. This is our returning champion, Michael Buzzr from Plainsboro, New Jersey. Stand by to see Michael play for a trip to Australia, valued at $12,086. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Audi, valued at $22,928 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you for joining us. Good-looking group. And thank you for joining us at home for Sale of the Century. Let us welcome back a fine champion. He has been on a roll, piling up a lot of dollars. Michael Buzzr. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Good, good. You have piled up a lot of dollars, but of course, in order to do that, you have passed on some wonderful prizes. A computer you liked, you said no. Beautiful diamond necklace for your wife, then you said no. Last show, grand piano. Now, you have $410. Another $35, and of course the win, and you could have a trip to Australia, as Jay mentioned, over $12,000. $120, that's how far you are away from a car that I know you have been eyeing.
Absolutely.
So should you win, you've got some tough decisions, and we'll find out as we get into it. Good luck. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hey, Summer. Michael has been on a roll. Bring us good players.
Yes, I did. This contestant hopes to go from the front of the class to behind the plate. From Palm Springs, California, give a warm welcome to Lynn Rathbun.
Hi, Lynn.
And he has more than 2 palms. From Escondido, California, give a big hand to Dennis Whalen.
Hello there, Dennis. Hello. And Summer, we'll see you later with some bargains. Dennis, you have more than 2 palms.
Yes, Jim. As a native Californian, I've always had a fascination with palm trees. I'm a member of the Palm Society of America.
Oh, what's the Palm Society of America do?
That's an organization that promotes and extends the life and knowledge of palm trees around the world.
Well, that sounds fascinating. Nice to have you here with us, Dennis. Lynn, what does it mean? You hope to go from the front of the class to behind the plate?
Well, I'm a school teacher now,
Right.
but I've always been a big baseball fan, and my secret desire has always been to be an umpire. You know, well, I thought I'd never be wrong.
Sure.
That's a good reason.
It sounds like it could be a lot of fun for you. I hope you get a chance to do it sometime.
Thank you.
Glad you got some time to come down and join us. Let's start all 3 of these nice people off with $20. Player with the most money at the end of the show is a champion, gets to do some great shopping. Michael closing in on a trip to Australia. Dennis and Lynn trying to stop him. This question gets you gone. Name the TV sitcom which starred Tony Randall and Jack... Michael?
The Odd Couple.
And Jack Klugman, I was going to say. The Odd Couple is right. $5 for the correct answer. Michael goes to 25. Where would you most likely find those famous words, close cover before striking? Michael.
Matchbook.
That's right, yes, so famous word. Matchbook cover is exactly where it is. Matchbook, of course, acceptable, and you got another 5. What part of your body is being treated if you're seeing a podiatrist? Michael again.
Your feet.
Your feet is right. 3 in a row with the champion and a $15 lead. Lynn gives him a look like, boy, how is he? He is quick. According to the proverb, as the twig is bent, Lynn.
Oh, so grows the leaves.
Oh, I was looking at our...
One time I'm busted.
I was looking for our judge. I was hoping he would accept, but no, it couldn't accept leaves because we need the whole tree.
The tree.
So the tree will grow, or so the oak will grow. Not the little leaves.
Yeah,
Sorry about
well.
that, Lynn.
Sorry, Ben.
Now you lose $5 for the incorrect answer, down to 15. Don't let it discourage you, though.
Okay.
Get back in there. In what sport are the Outland and Lombardi trophies awarded, Michael?
Football.
Football is right, and Michael hits the $40 mark. Yeah. Time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. You never know. Michael, I know one thing. You've already got a $20 lead. I know also that you have not wanted to buy many instant bargains.
Wanted to, but...
But how about this, Michael?
Michael, we know a picture is worth 1,000 words, but we're going to add a few more with this amazing talking camera. It's an instant loading 35mm camera that talks to you, complete with automatic focus. You just may talk back and say thanks from Sammy's camera and see what develops when we throw in $250 for film. This package is normally priced at $429, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5. $429
package? David, I certainly would advise you, it's nice to talk to the camera, but I would talk to the girl myself. But it's up to you, David. $429. Now, that includes cash. That's the camera, and also, how much was $250, Summer, for film?
Yes.
$250 for film as well? Just $5. You'd have cash, you'd have the camera, you'd still have a $15 lead. And since we've offered you a package like that, I'm going to leave the price where it is. Just $5 and it's yours. Going once, going twice. Still doesn't want to buy, even with a $20 lead. Back with this. Name the famous comedian who hosted a game show called You Bet Your Life. Michael.
Groucho Marx.
What's that?
Groucho Marx.
You said the secret word. You're right. Groucho Marx it is. You got a 45. Most of the world's clocks are standardized according to Greenwich Mean
Time in London.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, we cannot accept that. We're looking for England, as a matter of fact, but you said London, and Greenwich is an entirely different city in England. So you lose 5 for that, Dennis. Sorry about that. And the next question for all three of you. His monumental study, Birds in America, was first published, Michael?
Audubon.
So famous, the Germans named a highway after him. Audubon is right. You've got another 5. You've got a 50. Yes. It is time now. Time now for the Fame Game. Players are playing for a pick of the Fame Game board, and Dennis and Lynn, chance to get back at that champion. We're looking for a famous animal. Buzz in when you think you know. We are a stately bird closely related to geese and ducks. There are 7 species of us, including the trumpeteers and whistlers. As we fly in V-shaped flocks, we utter loud trumpet-like notes or clear, shrill whistles. Michael.
Swans?
Swans is right, yes. Nice and solid. Michael, 9 numbers up there on the board. You decide which one you want. You'll get what's behind the number you pick.
Let's try number 6.
And behind number 6, we have a car stereo. Panasonic Supreme Elite AM/FM stereo cassette car radio with advanced features like electronic tuning and hyper-tuner. Furnished by Panasonic Car Audio.
That's a nice prize. Worth well over $400 and yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And you know, Michael hasn't been doing much buying there with instant bargains, but up on the Fame Game, he's over $1,500 in cash and prizes. So he's doing well. We'll be back right after this.
First.
The last segment was a good one for Michael. He's at $50. Lynn and Dennis both at $15, but ample time to catch up. Back with this. What kind of candy is made at the traditional American social event called a pull? Lynn.
Taffy.
Taffy, that's right. And Lynn gets back to the $20 mark. One of their hit records was Love Me Do. Michael.
The Beatles.
That's right. That was one of the early Beatles hits. Michael gets the 55. To what object does the American nickname Old Glory, Michael?
The flag.
That's what it refers to, the flag indeed. Michael to 60 as he beats everyone at the buzzer. What special name is given to the full moon which occurs nearest, Michael?
No, harvest.
Yes, right before the bell. You are right. It is the harvest moon. I was going to say nearest to September 23rd, and you said harvest. You've got another 5. Well, I think you just beat the bell on that one, Michael. Time for an instant bargain. Michael, you've got a $45 lead. You might want to buy now.
Michael, keep in style with a beautiful Joy Stevens wardrobe featuring career and evening wear, distinctive fashions and fabrics designed for daytime and fun time. Furnished by Joy Stevens, plus an assortment of charming belts, Choose from sandstone, natural shell, hand-painted metal, and many other unusual designs. It's yours with a gift certificate from Charmant, and it's normally priced at $700. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
Well, now, your wife would look lovely in that, Michael. Clothes and belts for your wife, and with a big lead, you buy the $700 worth of nice things for your wife, you would still have a $35 lead because it would cost you only $10. I'm feeling generous. Let's make it an even $1,200. Let me throw in $500 in cash to go with it, and you still have a $35 lead. Going once, going twice. No sale. Michael still doesn't want to buy. Oh, you'd like to get to the 120 right here on this show. I see. He's eyeing the car already. Well, back with this. A famous 97-pound weakling took the name of a titan. Michael?
Atlas, Charles Atlas.
Yeah, Greek mythology. Atlas, Charles Atlas, either one acceptable. Michael goes to 70. One of Buckminster Fuller's most famous inventions was something, Michael?
Geodesic dome.
You've got it. You are right again for another 5. That's what it is. In what European country would you find the River Shannon? Michael?
Ireland.
Ireland is right, Michael, for $80. He already has more than enough for that trip to Australia and within $40 of the car. Buzz in when you can tell me what the following list represents. Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, Lynn.
Henry VIII's wife.
You got it for another 5. That's exactly right. And Lynn goes to 25. Name the film comedian who supposedly said, anyone who hates dogs and children can't live.
W.C. Fields.
Can't be all bad. W.C. Fields it is. 2 in a row for Lynn. She goes to 30. Yes. Talking about W.C. Fields and that famous quote, Fields had a stock answer when he was asked if he really liked children. He always said, yes, if they're cooked properly. Our champion, Michael Australia, already has enough money for that beautiful trip to Australia, but he is within $40 of that automobile, that beautiful luxury car, because as Michael well knows, the prize is determined by the amount of money. He needed $120 for the car. He's already at $80. Lynn at $30, Dennis at $15. And again, the fame game, $15 money card added to the board, looking for a famous place. I am a national shrine that stands on a high bluff in Fairfax County, Virginia. My 500 acres overlook the Potomac River. More than 1 million... Lynn?
Monticello?
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. You're playing for a pick of the board. You stay at 30. I'll clear the board. Continue for Dennis and Michael. Michael doesn't need any more information.
The statue of Iwo Jima.
That is incorrect. Dennis, a big break for you. You have the rest of the question all to yourself. My 500 acres overlook the Potomac River. More than 1 million tourists visit me each year. Now Michael's shaking his head. He knows it. A famous soldier inherited me in 1761, lived on me as a farmer till he was called to duty as a general in the Continental Army in 1775. After the war, he retired to me. But in 1789, he was again called to serve his country, this time as the first president of the U.S. I am the home of George Washington. I am Mount
Vernon.
Mount Vernon, yes. You had the rest of the question. You can take advantage of it. Now, what are you going to find up there on the board?
Let's see. I believe I would like number 8.
And behind number 8, we have hair care appliances. And this quality personal care appliances for the whole family, designed for travel or home use. An assortment of hair helpers for your beauty needs. Furnished by Anders.
I thank you for the opportunity, but no thanks. Dennis, those are yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. And now all 3 players are back in. And this question. He was assassinated in 1948 after leading India's movement for independence. Dennis.
Gandhi.
Gandhi is right, and Dennis hits the $20 mark again. From the old Italian meaning to exaggerate, this form of sketching deliberately distorts a subject's distinctive features to produce, Michael?
Caricature?
A comic effect. Caricature is exactly what it is on the Tuppy, Michael, 85. What great director's last film was Family Plot? Michael?
Hitchcock.
That's right, Mike. It is Arthur Hitchcock, and Michael goes to $90. Michael, now you have a $60 lead. You're more than enough for Australia, but very close to the car. Something that your child might like right now. Tough decision. What are you going to do, Michael?
Michael, counting sheep will be more fun with this children's bedroom set. A decorative blend of bright, durable vinyl surfaces and solid wood. Clear lacquer to show its natural grain. With mattresses, comforters, and pillows from Huddle. And it's normally priced at $1,480. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
Well, your daughter's going to be ready for that in a while.
Pretty soon.
Now, Michael, you have enough for the trip to Australia. That's $1,480. Should you buy that for $15, you would still have a big lead. I mean, that's beside the point. You would have a $45 lead. So the question is this. Do you think you can get to the $120 for the car with the win? $1,480. Take you $15 further away from the car. But to make the decision easier for you, Michael, you buy that, give you $1,000 in cash. For $15, but you're $15 further away from the car. Going once, going twice, no sale.
Too close.
Too close. I don't think he meant the score. I think he meant the car. We'll find out. We'll be right back. You're eyeing that car. Michael Bishalia walks to win with a big $120 because I think he would like that car. Right now he's got a $60 lead over Lynn, $70 lead over Dennis. Back with this. This famous edition of the Bible was first published in... Dennis?
Gutenberg.
Oh, it's 1611, named after the reigning English monarch. That is the King James Bible. Quick buzzer cost you $5. Dennis, sorry about that. What do we call the 4,500-mile-long mountain range along the western side, Dennis?
Continental Divide.
Of South America. That's the Andes. And again, a quick buzzer cost you $5. Name Shakespeare's title character who was slain by Macduff's sword, Michael.
Macbeth.
Macbeth is right. He waited till he got to the meat of the question, and he got the $95. Well, Dennis and Lynn, a big $25 money card up there. If you're going to have any crack at him, I think you might need that. And if Michael finds it, he might have that car. We're looking for a famous group. We are a religious group that originated in England in the 1600s. Michael, take it a chance.
The Pilgrims.
Incorrect. And he's out of the rest of the question. A break for the challengers. Clear the board. Continue for Dennis and Lynn. Of course, you stay where you are. You're not playing for dollars, but for a pick of the board. Our name is actually the Religious Society of Friends. Dennis.
The Quakers.
Quakers is what it is. And Dennis gets the pick of the board again.
Let's see. Number 4.
And behind number 4, we have a hi-fi system. A portable stereo. Carry the big music around with you. The system that features AM/FM tuner, auto-reverse cassette deck, and two-way bass reflex speakers. Furnished by Green & Roberts.
That's very nice. That's $400 worth of hi-fi equipment, yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And I must say, when someone gets a big lead like Michael has, it's nice when you find a good prize up there because you will take that home. And we now finish up the game with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock, please? All 3 players are back in. Should Michael add another $25 and the win, he would be able to take that car if he wanted, or the trip to Australia if he wanted that. Good luck as we start the speed round. Now, what type of geometric figure may be right, equilateral, or isosceles? Dennis?
A triangle.
Right. The road to where is paved with good intentions? Michael?
To hell.
Right. According to the popular saying, what family do people try to keep up with? Lynn?
Joneses.
What?
Joneses.
Right. Name the ventriloquist who created Charlie McCarthy. Michael?
Winchell.
Wrong. What kind of garment is described by the words pullover, cardigan, turtleneck? Michael?
Sweater.
Right. Who was the angel dispelled from heaven for leading a revolt of angels? Dennis?
Satan.
Right. What Ivy League University's dramatic society is the Hasty Pudding Club? Michael?
Harvard.
Right. In what large East Coast city would you find Grand Central Station? Michael?
New York City.
Right. Name the constellation that is shaped like a great heavenly hunter. Michael?
Taurus.
Wrong. What country is referred to as Deutschland? Michael?
Germany.
Right. Who built the famous steamboat, the Clermont? Michael?
Fulton.
Right. Which president reassured the American people with his fireside chats? Michael?
Roosevelt.
Right. In what Roman European... Time is up and Michael has won it with $120. Back with Michael in a moment. First of all, the hunter, that is Orion. Orion the hunter, and Charlie McCarthy is Edgar Bergen, not Winchell. And we've got to say goodbye to Dennis and Lynn. Dennis, you did very well with the hair supplies, the hi-fi, with the cash in front of you. $770 in cash and prizes, thank you. Lynn, some lovely parting gifts, and our thanks for the cash in front of you as well. But Michael Bishalia, we talked about the trip to Australia. He could take that, but he's also got enough for that car. Let's go back and see what Michael's going to do. Come on, Michael, let's go shopping. Well, Michael, congratulations. You hit exactly that $120. $530 is what you've got. First of all, you could say yes and take this. That's the trip to Australia, which you've already seen. You could say yes and take that and leave. But you also made a great jump, adding another $120. You are up to $530. As promised, you have exactly enough money
to take this. Drive one of the classics, the Audi 5000S, featuring aerodynamic and mechanical design achievements for comfort, performance, and economy in a luxury automobile. Furnished by Allen Porsche Audi Limited. This fantastic car, normally priced at $22,928, it's yours on sale of the century for only $530.
Great car. Say yes, and it's yours. However, Michael, I'm always here to help you. Do you know if you won again with $110 more, you could have not only the car, but all the prizes on the stage. That's over $58,000 worth. Get to $750. You'll have all of the prizes on the stage, plus this.
A cash jackpot of $72,000.
In total, that's $130,919. But, Michael, big decision right now. You have enough money, you can take the trip to Australia and leave. Or you could take that car and leave. Or put your money in the bank with all of the prizes on the stage next up the line. Big decision, big things to shoot for. We'll get your decision after this. Back with our champion, Michael Bisceglia. Got enough money for that trip to Australia, of course, but that's what you've been looking at. And you have enough money for that. I've got the key to it. You can just say yes, spend your $530 and drive away in that automobile, or I put the key back in my pocket, and you play on needing $110 for all of the prizes on the stage. Michael, what are you going to do?
Jim, I didn't do a lot of buying because I had my eye on this car for a long time, so I haven't got to take this.
That's it. He got what he wanted. He's got himself a beautiful luxury automobile. Congratulations, Michael. He's been eyeing it. He got it, and he's leaving with the car. Michael with the car and the other things he's picked up, he's leaving us with $24,423 in cash and prizes. Congratulations to a single-minded and a fine champion. 3 new challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Michael's going to get in his car. Bye-bye, my friends.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Vince Grundy production. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Audi valued at $22,928 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Delighted to have you with us, and welcome to Sale of the Century. If you were not with us on our last show, we said goodbye to a very single-minded champion. He came on, he didn't want any instant bargains, he didn't care if he found any prizes on the Fame game board. He wanted one thing, and one thing only. And on our last show, he got enough money to buy a beautiful luxury automobile, and he said, thank you very much, I'm taking it. And he left with his car, $24,423 richer. So we congratulate Michael Bisceglia. So we have 3 new challengers in here to introduce him, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Hello. You know, he wanted nothing but that car.
I know.
When he arrived.
In fact, did you know that he polled 90 of his friends? He called every one of his friends and asked if what they should,
That's right.
what their opinion was.
They said take the car, and
Yes,
that's what he
and
did.
that's what he did.
Who did you bring in?
Respect him for that. Our first contestant has lots of objections. From Smithtown, New York, say hello to Gary Abrams.
Hi, Gary.
And next, she takes her job very seriously. Originally from Mason City, Iowa, give a warm welcome to Terry Wyborny.
Hi, Terry.
And he has an eye for art. From Monterey, California, here's Ken Croft.
Hello there, Ken.
Jim, how are you?
I'm fine. We'll see you a little later with some missing bargains. Summer, let's get acquainted with these nice folks. First of all, Gary, you have lots of objections.
Yes, I'm a lawyer, Jim.
Oh.
And I've come to learn in my brief career that the more you object, the better your chances of winning. But I promise I won't object too much today.
Oh, okay. All right. Terry, you take your job very seriously, it says.
I'm a dental hygienist, Jim, and several years ago I went to the LA Zoo to clean the gorillas' teeth. They don't keep their eyes closed under anesthetic.
So you stared at a gorilla.
Stared at me the whole time.
Why did you come to do this fine job, Terry?
A streak of insanity.
Okay. Good to have you.
No other reason.
Now, Gary and Terry, be very careful with your names. I'll try to be very careful. They sound very close. Ken, you won't have any troubles with that, but you obviously had some troubles. It says you had an eye for art.
An eye for art. Yes, I'm an amateur collector of art up in Monterey, and I've learned one basic rule about art and about things of beauty: only buy what you can live with. It's a cardinal rule that I've discovered.
It sounds like, so I have one cardinal rule about art, and that is do not buy anything that you can't tell whether it's upside down or right side up. Good to have you all three here. Let's start you off with $20. Player with the most money at the end of the show as a champion gets to do some great shopping. Let's get into it with this question for $5. Name the actress who played both TV's Laura Petrie and Mary Richards. Gary.
Mary Tyler Moore.
You got it. $5 for the correct answer. Gary in the lead at 25. Of what major American city is Tom Bradley the mayor? Terry?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles it is, and Terry gets her first $5. Just beating Ken. Yeah, you're hitting this, Ken. It's working. According to the novel by Alexander Dumas, how many musketeers were Ken?
3.
See, it works, Ken. You gotta get there first. You're right for 5, and we've got a 3-way tie again.
All right.
What group of professionals are traditionally called women in white? Terry.
Nurses.
That's white. I mean right. You got it. You're in the lead at 30, yes. Bob Cousy was one of the greatest ever to play the game. Gary?
Basketball.
Basketball it is, and we've got a tie. Yes. It is time now for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can always buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. Now, we've got a tie. Gary and Terry, only one of you can have this. When you hear the low sale of the century price for one of you, this is yours.
Gary or Terry, if you have an appetite for education, here's some food for thought. Compton's Encyclopedia, a family source for additional knowledge and education. 26 volumes with more than 48,000 articles and 30,500 illustrations. Furnished by Compton's Encyclopedia, and it's normally priced at $599. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $6.
Complete set of encyclopedia. For
real
just
nice,
what,
real
Gary?
Nice. Looks real nice.
It does. Now a lawyer could use those.
Yes,
a
definitely.
a lawyer would really use those a lot.
What?
Dental hygienist also.
But Terry, I can tell you there's a whole page in there that says "Do not clean the gorilla's teeth." You could learn from that too. 6. No.
Your children would love it.
You could have it for the price. You guys are doing my work.
Selling whom?
Sell it to you for the value of one question for $5. Going once. Going twice. Going. No sale. Prize went with it. If you had bought it, $700 in cash. And I bet either one of you could have used that.
Yes.
Oh, I wish you had bought. Sorry about that. But we've still got a tie. Ken, one question behind. Back with this. Fans of this TV sitcom know its theme song began Schlemiel Schlemazel. Terry.
Laverne and Shirley.
Yes, one of the great intellectual shows of television. You're right, Terry. You go to 35. What is the capital city of South Korea? Gary.
Seoul.
Seoul is right, and Gary stays at pace with Terry at 35. In fiction, what was the target balanced precariously on the head of William Tell's son? Terry.
An apple.
I didn't know they made computers back then. You were right. You got another 5. You got a 40. Time now for the fame game, and the players are playing for a pick of the board. A lot of wonderful things up there, and money cards as well. Buzz in when you know a famous person. I am an artist and film producer born in Chicago in 1901. My movies eventually won 29 Oscars. In 1923, I teamed with lifelong collaborator Oob Iwerks and my brother Roy to make animated cartoons in Hollywood. Our first series was Oswald the Rabbit. Ken.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney is right, and Ken gets that pick of the board. Ken, 9 numbers up there. You'll get what's behind the one that you picked.
I like number 8.
And behind number 8, we have a metal detector. A White's metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and precious metals while excluding mineralized soil. Furnished by White's Electronics.
That's lovely.
I can comb the beach at Carmel now, right?
That's right, very near the beach. I was going to say, he either loved that metal detector or that's the best actor I've ever met. We'll be right back. Challengers each trying to become the new champion in a good game. Gary at 35, Terry at 40, Ken at 25. Back with this. From the Italian word meaning foam, this ice cream is molded in layers of different flavors, colors, and textures. Terry?
Neapolitan?
No, often topped with candied fruits and nuts. Spumoni. Spumoni. And you lose 5 and again a tie with Gary and Terry, and Ken just $10 behind. Which sign of the zodiac has the crab? Terry?
Cancer.
Cancer it is, and Terry back into the lead as she beats Ken to the buzzer. In South America, what is the profession of a man hired as a gaucho? Terry?
Cowboy.
I knew a communist cowboy in Argentina. His name was Gaucho Marx. You're right. You've got another 5. You go to 45. Oh, I apologize for that one. What metallic element is necessary for the growth of bones and teeth? Terry?
Iron.
Terry?
Metallic element?
Metallic element and has the chemical symbol Ca.
Calcium.
What do you do for a living, Terry? Never mind. I'm sorry about that, Terry. I think you got thrown there with a medal. You lose 5, down to 40. But, Terry, you still have the lead. You have a $5 lead over Gary. Now, this you might like.
Terry, you can add this to your next recipe. This fabulous French copper cookware, hand-hammered in the old-fashioned tradition and lined with hand-brushed tin. It's designed to be functional as well as beautiful. From the cookware specialists of Los Angeles, it's normally priced at $816. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $9.
Well, Terry, that is so nice. Terry, forget about the ugly fella who was there with the cop. I mean, I know you weren't looking at David. No. Terry, $816 with a beautiful copperware. $9 it would normally cost. But, gee, we didn't sell anything before.
Go for it.
I'll let you be in a tie. Ken and Gary want you to have it. I will sell you $816 with a beautiful copperware for one question. $5. Going once. Going twice. She's going to buy. Enjoy that. Good stuff. You will enjoy it, and you're engaged to be married soon, right, Terry?
Exactly.
That'll help along nicely.
Yes.
Cost you just $5. We knocked that off your score. You are in a tie with Gary. Right? What, Ken?
All she has to do now is learn to cook, right?
Oh, okay. You're not engaged to Ken, are you? No, I didn't think so. Of what mountain range is the Matterhorn a part? Gary?
Swiss Alps.
The Alps is exactly what it is, and Gary goes into the lead by 5. Name the first Navy veteran to serve as President of the United States. Gary?
Jimmy Carter.
No, Carter did serve, but it was John F. Kennedy who was the first Navy veteran. And you take a backward step, losing 5, and again it's a tie between Gary and Terry. The most populous city in the province of Quebec is also one of the most populous cities in Canada. Most populous in Quebec? Ken, right before the buzzer.
Toronto.
No. Oh, Quebec. Montreal. Montreal is in Quebec. And it cost you 5. Ken, yes. Sorry about that. I wish you'd been a little later with the buzzer. You lose 5. Who organized and commanded the Revolutionary War's Continental Army? Ken? A manager named Yogi Berra. Gary?
The New York Yankees.
New York Yankees it is, and Gary goes back into the lead by 5. Yes.
My friends would have killed me if I missed that one.
What's that, Gary?
My friends back in New York would have killed me.
The New Yorkers would kill you for that one. Well, Yogi, of course, is so famous for some of his quotations. I love them. One was, "The game isn't over till it's over." Yogi Berra said that. And my all-time favorite, "Nobody ever goes to that restaurant anymore. It's always too crowded." $40. Terry in second place at 35. Ken not out of it at 25. As a matter of fact, Ken trails by $15, and there is a $15 money card up there on the board someplace. Famous place. I am a large southwestern city, one of the fastest growing in the United States. I was founded in 1836 and named for the general who commanded the army that gained Texas independence from Mexico. Gary.
Houston.
Houston. Sam Houston, you are right. Then Gary gets that pick of the board.
How about number 1?
And behind number 1, we have $5.
Yeah, back to the score, and Gary has a $10 lead now, 45. I was thinking you're from New York. It would have been acceptable if you had said Houston, right?
Yes.
$10 lead. I call it Houston in New York. During its golden age, what ancient civilization was ruled by the Tang dynasty? Gary.
China.
China is right as Gary beats Ken with the buzzer, and that's another 5. What kind of book is a lexicon? Terry.
A dictionary.
Dictionary is right. Terry goes to 40. Name the TV family that lived at 704 Hauser Street, Queens. Ken?
Bunkers.
That's right. Archie Bunker lived there. Oh, that's good trivia. Nicely done, Ken. You go to 30.
One of my heroes.
What's that, Ken?
One of my anti-heroes.
One of your anti-heroes.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, you have a chance to be a hero now. $10 lead. You can buy this.
Gary, we have a treasure of a trip for you to beautiful Barbados. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles for a week stay on the Caribbean island of Barbados. You'll be staying at the Smuggler's Cove Hotel while enjoying this sun-filled, breeze-swept island of serenity, an enchanting vacation furnished by the Barbados Board of Tourism. This exotic trip is normally priced at $2,440. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
Oh, great trip. Wonderful. I just wanted to check to see. I thought you might have the patch over both eyes. Two girls in bikinis, and he's looking at that junk.
One question, Jim.
Gary?
Does the scenery come with the trip?
Does the scenery go with the trip?
That's scenery.
I can't get it off.
No, not that scenery.
Sure. What the heck, Gary? I'll give here. Listen, I want to please.
It's a doubloon.
You can have that. It's a whole doubloon. Not $15. It's a great trip. You ever been to Barbados?
No.
You would
love
enjoy
to go
it.
there. I
Trip
really
for
would.
two to Barbados, $2,440. Not $15. You have a $10 lead.
I'm in a tough battle here, Jim.
And I'll help
really
you.
Tough.
I won't let you trail. You will be in a tie if I sell you that trip for $10.
Oh, but I have tough competition.
Going once. That's as low as I'm going. You got it. Enjoy the trip. Enjoy the scenery. It's yours.
Right.
He was talking about the doubloons, wasn't he? I think I better get something over the eyes. We will be right back to a good match right after this.
Next.
Gary Abrams has a great trip to Barbados, and that means we've got a tie. Gary and Terry both at 40, and Ken just $10 behind at 30. Back with this. Name the Roman counterpart of Dionysus, the Greek god of wine. Ken.
Bacchus.
Bacchus is exactly what it is, and $5 separate the three players. One of the countries that make up the United Kingdom has its capital at Cardiff. Gary.
Scotland.
No. Wales. Wales. Gary loses 5, and he's down to 30.
I knew that, too.
Ken knew it, but he didn't get there first with the buzzer. Now you'll let him have it. Michelangelo's Last Judgment may be viewed in an ancient chapel in Vatican City. Terry.
Sistine Chapel.
That's exactly where it can be viewed, and Terry is a $10 lead. Well, the scores have been bouncing around. We have a 10, a 15, and now a big $25 money card on the board. Third and final crack of the fame game, and a famous person. I am an American poet, one of the most famous of the 1800s. I was born in New England in 1817, published my first poem when I was 13. One of my college classmates, Nathaniel Hawthorne, also became famous. My first volume of poems, Voices in the Night, appeared in 1839. In 1847, I published Evangeline and Paul Revere's Ride. Ken.
William Wordsworth Longfellow.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I will clear the board and continue for Terry and Gary. I'll say no more. Okay. And Paul Revere's Ride. In 1855, my Song of Hiawatha appeared and sold a total of 1 million copies. I am Henry Wadsworth. Gary?
Longfellow.
Yes, Ken, you said William. You could not. That's the difference. You said William. But you said William Wadsworth Longfellow. If you had just said Longfellow, that would have been acceptable. And our judge, I'm sorry, was shaking his head no. You gave a wrong name, and it worked out for Gary, who gets a pick of the board.
Well, I'll take number 9.
And behind number 9, we have $25.
Did Gary take advantage of that wrong name? Where were the other two?
On the 3 and the 5.
Well, as we add that $25 to Gary's score, he vaults into the lead, and it is catch Gary time as we finish up the game with a speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. But it is not an insurmountable lead. Gary is at 60. Terry just 3 questions behind at 45. Ken, you're not out of it at 35. Good luck as we start the speed round. Now, what name is given to the 3-leaf clover used as the national symbol of Ireland? Terry.
Shamrock.
Right. In the Spielberg movie, where did E.T. want a phone? Terry.
Home.
Right. What sport are you competing in if you're hoping to capture the America's Cup? Gary.
Sailing.
Right. Name the frontiersman who in the song was born on a mountaintop in Tennessee. Terry.
Davy Crockett.
Right. What happens to water at 32 degrees Fahrenheit? Ken.
Freezes.
Right. Give me the first name of the wife of civil rights leader Martin Luther King. Gary.
Cornelia.
Wrong. From what sort of plant would you get a prickly pear? Ken.
Cactus.
Right. Who is the outspoken leader of the moral majority? Gary.
Jerry Falwell.
Right. What country's national motto is "In God We Trust"? Ken.
America.
Right. How many days did it rain producing the biblical flood? Terry.
100 days.
Wrong. By what three initials are Russia's secret police known? Gary.
KGB.
Right. Name the class of animals that includes snakes, lizards, and crocodiles. Terry.
Reptiles.
Right. In what ocean would you find the Great Depression called the Marianas Trench? Ken.
Pacific.
Right. Which U.S. president brought together Begin? Time is up, and Gary is the new champion. Gary won it. Back with a new champion in a moment. And for a moment there, first of all, how many days did it rain producing the biblical flood? How many days? 40 days and 40 nights. 40 it is. That cost Terry. And I thought for a moment there, Gary, that an incorrect first name was going to cost you the game. It is Coretta. Coretta Scott King is the wife of civil rights leader Martin Luther King. Got to say goodbye to Terry and Ken. But neither of you going home empty-handed, which is nice. Terry, you've got the cookware, and with the cash in front of you, you are around the $900 mark in cash and prizes. Good luck with your upcoming marriage. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Ken, you got the metal detector with the cash in front of you, and it's a shame about that one, but clearly you gave a different name by putting a first name in front of it, and our judge had to rule against you on that. Sorry about that, but over $400 in cash and prizes, and our thanks to a fine gentleman as well.
Thank you.
But Gary Abrams is going shopping with me. Come on, Gary, new champion. Gary, congratulations. It was indeed. You picked up a great trip, and now you stand up here as the champion. Come on over here with me. Now, remember, you are entitled to the first level prize. Normally, it would take $85 for the first prize. You won with $70, but say yes, and you could just take this and leave us.
Enjoy this home away from home with this exciting pop-up travel trailer. Rugged construction and spacious interior. Includes kitchen, dinette, and sleeping space for 5. Furnished by Valley Trailer Center. This luxurious trailer normally priced at $3,695. Yours on Sale of the Century for only $85.
As I said, Gary, ignore the price. It would normally cost you $85. You won with $70, but you're entitled to the first level prize. You can say yes, take that trailer, and leave us. We change our sales merchandise every 5 shows, so everything's going to change after this. Should you decide to put your $70 in the bank, the next prize would be a little bit further away. It'd be $105 away, but it would be a golf cart and clubs. And you are a golfer,
Yes,
right?
that I am.
Up the line from that, there are solid gold coins. There is then, for $340, a trip to Scotland. We've got a speedboat coming up for $445. We always have a lovely car. How about this sports car for $530? And of course, if you got to $750, you'd have no decision to make at all. You'd have every prize we've got on the stage, plus this.
Podcast jackpot of $73,000.
And that has really been growing at $1,000 every time it's not hit. It's up to $73,000 now. So, Gary, you can take the trailer, or you can come back with a lot of other prizes up the line. The golf club and the golf cart is next. You think about it for a moment. We'll get your decision right after this. With our young lawyer from New York, Gary Abrams, you can buy that trailer and leave us, or put your money in the bank, play on. The golf cart and the clubs will be next up the line, gold coins after that. Gary, what's it going to be?
Well, that's a nice trailer, and I could really put it to good use, but I'm a golfer, and I really need a new set of golf clubs, so I think I'm going to come back.
You're going to come back. All right, we'll put the money in the bank. He is $105 away from those golf clubs. We'll put another $1,000 in the cash jackpot, $74,000 in the jackpot. 2 new challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now. Well, good luck.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Century is a Red Stranding production.